All right, so let's get started. So hello everyone and a warm welcome to today's webinar. So my name is Purnang Prakash and I'm excited to dive into a topic that is at the heart of every successful event strategy, that is lead nurturing. Whether you are hosting a small event or a large scale conference, capturing leads is just the beginning. The real challenge lies in converting those leads into customers. And that's where nurturing plays a crucial role. In today's session, we will explore the importance of nurturing your event leads at every stage of the funnel and how this can significantly boost your event ROI. I'll also show you how our platform Samaaro can automate and simplify the entire process to help you achieve better conversions from your event leads. So on that note, let me share my screen. I have a small presentation which I'll be taking you through. And after that, also in between, we will be going to Samaaro platform for the demo for those topics. So on that note, just give me a second. All right. So I hope the screen is visible. All right. Okay. So let's start with a sobering fact that research shows that up to 50% of leads generated from events never convert. That's half your potential pipeline slipping through the cracks. And the primary reason is the lack of proper follow-ups. It's easy to think that the job is done once you have got your attendees, but in reality, leads can go cold very quickly if they are not nurtured properly. On the other hand, consistent and relevant follow-ups keep your brand top of mind and help guide leads further down the sales funnel. Successful lead nurturing also requires strong alignment between your marketing and sales team, ensuring that leads are effectively engaged throughout the event lifecycle. Your event ROI is directly tied to how well you nurture those leads, which is exactly what we will be discussing today. Now, the important part here is obviously that who should attend this webinar. So this webinar is designed for a broad range of professionals, whether you are an event marketer responsible for lead generation, a CMO looking to increase marketing ROI, or part of a sales team that depends on event leads to fuel your pipeline. Even event planners will find value in understanding how lead nurturing can enhance the overall success of the events they manage. Our goal today is to provide actionable insights that will help you nurture event leads more effectively, no matter your role. That takes us to the next topic, that how you can build effective lead nurturing strategy. So lead nurturing is not a one size fits all approach, but there are some universal steps that every successful strategy follows. The first step is to attract potential leads. This is where you use strategies like landing pages, social media, or targeted ads to attract or capture interest. Once you have captured their attention, it's time to engage those leads with personalized follow-ups, keeping them informed and excited about your event. Then convert is the critical stage during the event itself, where you need to guide your attendees toward actions that will push them further down the funnel, whether it's attending a specific session, scheduling a meeting, or engaging with your product itself. Finally, there is the retain phase, which happens post-event. This is when you follow up with the surveys, content, or exclusive offers to continue nurturing that relationship and ultimately drive more conversions. Now, we will deep dive into each one of these strategies, each one of the pillars of these strategies specifically. So one of the most effective ways to capture event leads is through a well-designed, high-conversion landing page. Your landing page should clearly convey the value of your event, have a compelling call to action, and make the registration process as seamless as possible. The easier it is to register, the more leads you will capture. But remember, capturing leads is just the start. Immediate engagement after registration is the key to keeping the interest of the attendees, of the leads that you have got. Sending out an automated welcome email or confirmation is an easy and effective way to stay connected with your attendees right from the moment they sign up. Now, talking about how Samaaro provides this solution. So we will go for a demo as well. But before that, I just wanted to cover a point that Samaaro can really help you streamline the process that we just talked about. Our platform allows you to create fully customizable landing pages tailored to your events, branding, and objectives. And once someone registers, Samaaro takes over by automatically sending out a welcome email or a confirmation email that includes a unique QR code for event check-in. This doesn't only ensure your attendees are engaged right away, but also makes the check-in process smoother when they arrive at the event. So on that note, let's go through the demo of the platform and see how can you do that using Samaaro. Samaaro. So let me just pull up the platform once. All right, I hope my screen is visible. So this is basically your super admin dashboard. I'll quickly jump to the event that I have created, that is Entrepreneurs Meetup. So I click on Manage Event. I'll land into the event management dashboard for this particular event. So here I have got the website builder as an option where I have put up the event info, even the SEO details. And when I click on the event homepage, it gives me further more options, further more sections that I can add to my landing page. So I have theme setup, then I have event details that I can fill in to the landing page. Then I can even write more about the organizer, the past events that they have done, what they basically venture into, and then gallery, and then the footer. Let me show you an example of the event landing page that I have created. So this is one of the example of the event that I've created for Entrepreneurs Meetup, Bangalore. So this is the banner. Then you have the date, location. There is register now button for as a CTA. Then about the event, you can also add program, the speakers, sponsors, gallery, and the multiple things that you can add. Other than that, there is another template that is offered to you. So this is another example that you can see. So it is for Global CX Summit. It has a banner, similar fields, similar sections, but a completely different brand guidelines, a completely different sections, and the overall the UI and UX of the landing page. So all of this is at your fingertips. You can just change the theme here, and you will see the whole landing page changing as per your requirements. So I'm currently on the professional theme, so you can see here I have a preview as well. I can also see this into the in the mobile view. And if I want, I can change the theme as well. So if I change the theme, the new landing page will load up. So if I go here, refresh, you will see that in the real time, the overall look and feel of the landing page will change. It's just not about the theme. You can even change the color of your brand guidelines. Suppose we are following here green. So we can, if you want, we can change it to something else also. So if I just refresh this, you will see, so the button colors have changed. And I can even change further things into the landing page. But the important part to cover here is that it's very important for your lead nurturing strategy to have a really on-point landing page that covers all the aspects. It talks about everything that you are going to do in your event. It's very informative and gives a clear call to action, that is the register now button. And when you have the register now button for you, people will click on it and they can register themselves. So there will be tickets that you can publish on the landing page, and then people can register for it. So there will be a form which you can fill up. And as people start filling up the form, you can start getting their data into your system. One more thing which is important for capturing the leads is that the information that you're capturing from the audience, from the attendees, right? So that is also completely customizable. You can go to the attendee management, and if you click on the ticketing part of it, it gives you an option to create multiple tickets. So this could be public tickets, which are available on the website, on the event landing page, and it gives you private tickets that you can just share with your attendees. They will not be publicly available. Once you have created a ticket, you can go to registration form setup and you can add custom fields, or you can use the fields which are already provided on the platform. Each field that you have, you can even further bifurcate them in terms of tickets. Like suppose you want to ask designation for free pass tickets, but you don't want to ask designation from the welcome early bird ticket. So all those bifurcations or further funnels you can create using the registration form builder. So let me just register myself. So just show you the whole flow, how it does it work. Okay, I'm successfully registered. So when I registered, instantly I would have received an email. So let's check that if I got an email while after registering. So yes, so I received an email saying that you are registered. Here's your QR code for event check-in. So I have received a QR code as well, which I can use for checking into the event. And you have complete customizability of how you want the email to look and what information do you want to add. So let me cover that part, that when an attendee is registering for your event, the email that is being triggered, how you can set that up. So for that, you need to go to communication. In communication, you have really powerful automation features. What you can do is that you can simply click on the create automation button. It will ask you for the automation name. So you can give any automation a name depending upon your use case. Suppose I want to create an automation whenever I'm sending invitations to attendees. At that time, this email should get triggered. So RSVP invite sent to guests. So that is when this communication will be triggered. So I'll click on create. And if I go to manage, here it will ask me for this particular ticket type, what email should be triggered. So I can check that. I can set that up as well. So I'll just set RSVP invite email here as well, RSVP invite email, and then I'll just save it. I also have an option to set up the WhatsApp template, but we'll take up that later. So this is how you can set up the automation. I've already set up the automation for registration confirmation, which you can see here. That name is the registration confirmation, send communication when guest completes registration. And further, if I click on manage, I can see that for each ticket that I have created already, what email do I want to trigger? So I have selected registration confirmation email for now. I can change it to any email that I prefer. Now, you have the functionality to obviously set up the communications, automate the communication as you want, but how you are going to create the email template. So this is where you do that. So click on email templates, and I've already created some email templates here, which are for different use cases. So I have registration confirmation email, RSVP invite email, RSVP yes, like the response when people say yes to the invitation, what should be the email that gets triggered? When people say no, maybe, and etc. So there are tons of emails that you can create, and even WhatsApp templates. And accordingly, you can set up the communication that at what action of the user, what kind of email can be triggered that will further enhance their journey into the funnel, and you can keep them more engaged. One more flow, which is very important, you can obviously have an automation in place, but still, if you want to send a particular guest their invite specifically, you can do that as well by using the send communications manually feature. So here it will ask you that, do you want to send this email right now or in future? So if I do want to do it right now, I can simply enter like if there are multiple guests, I can choose the category of like these guests are participation confirmed or everyone or RSVP yes or no. So I can set the list which I want to whom I want to send this email. Or if I want to just send it to single guest, I can just enter their email ID. So suppose I want to send it to myself, I can simply enter the email ID here and click on send, and it will trigger the email for that particular attendee. Now, I want to send the emails maybe in future. I want to schedule it. That is also possible. You can click on future here, and you can set up the date and time at the time or date when this email should get triggered. So that is that will be taken care by this feature. So I hope it made sense that how you can set up the website page how you can completely customize the website, the sections, and after that, how you can set up the communications when people are registering for your event. So this is something which you can create for the people who are registering for your event. Now let's go back to the presentation and see what are the next steps in the lead nurturing which you are getting from the events. Just a second. All right. So moving on, we are going to talk about engaging your leads further. How RSCP and pre-event communication can help you. So once you have attracted your leads, that is through event landing page or through different media channels like social media, etc. The next step is to keep them engaged. We saw one example where you can set up a registration or confirmation email that gets sent to the attendees. You can even automate that to be sent into the future, or you can send it manually as well. And this is one of the most effective ways to do this before the event is. So basically through RSVP invitations, you can also send invites to the attendees whom you want to personally invite. So that is also one feature that is available in the platform. But as an event organizer, you might have two different strategies. One could be just opening a website where people are registering by themselves. And another strategy could be where you are inviting the people through the dashboard itself, and they directly get an email. They don't have to come to the landing page or do anything. They can directly receive an RSVP email, and then they can respond yes, no, or maybe. So this allows an event organizer to gauge interest and then plan accordingly, that who all are coming to my event, who are saying maybe, who are saying no, and then accordingly a lot of logistics and other things can be planned. And by automating the RSVP process, you can send personalized follow-up emails based on how attendees respond, whether they are saying yes, no, and maybe. This not only helps in segmenting your communication, but also ensures that your messaging is tailored to each attendee's engagement level. So suppose someone is saying yes, so obviously you will send the details about the event, that QR code for checking in, and obviously you'll send reminders following up to the day of the event. But if someone is saying maybe, then you might want to nurture them further, tell them more about what is happening in the event, a new speaker that has been added. So there are a lot of strategies that you can apply when someone is not sure about attending the event. And if someone says no, then still you can keep nurturing them with the follow-up emails, maybe about your next event, etc. So this is one of the engagement strategies that you can follow. How we provide this on Samaaro is by simplifying the whole RSCP process with our automation capabilities that we just got a glimpse of. So you can easily upload your invite list into the platform, and it will take care of sending out RSCP invitations and following up based on the attendees' response. This ensures that you are engaging with your leads appropriately while saving time and effort on manual tasks. So while we are on this topic, let's see how can you invite people through the RSCP feature of Samaaro, and then how you can trigger RSCP invite email, and then further communications based on the response of the attendees. So let's check that out. So I'm going to pull up the screen quickly. All right. So now we are going to see how you can invite attendees using Samaaro. That is basically how you can send RSCP invites. So that is also pretty straightforward. You go to the guest journey. In guest journey, you have a feature called send RSCP. So how can you send RSCP? It can be done through two processes. Either you can upload a CSV file or an Excel file, or you can invite someone individually. So here you click on invite participants, and there is a feature called upload Excel. So here you can name the list that you're uploading, upload that particular Excel sheet, and then click on invite. It will send the invitation to all the people whom you're inviting. Other than that, you also feature, like if you want to invite one person at a time, that is also there. You can just fill up their details, click on invite, and they will receive the invitation. So now when you are inviting people, the email is also being triggered, right? And how is that happening? So you go to communication, and then you create an automation for the RSVP invites as well. So let's do that in real time. So we have already created a communication name called RSVP invitation, where this communication is sent when RSVP invite is sent to the guest. So as soon as you invite a guest, this communication will get triggered. Let's see what is the email template that is attached for this communication. So for free pass, we have email template called RSVP invite email, and for welcome early bird ticket also we have RSVP invite email. So there is the same email which is being triggered. If you want to have different email content for different ticket types, that is also possible. So let's check out what kind of email templates have we got here. So we have RSVP invite email, and then RSVP yes. This will be sent when people are saying yes, they will be attending the event. And then this is for RSVP no. This will be sent when people are saying no, they would not be able to make it, and then for maybe. If you want to make further changes into the email body, you can do that as well. You can click here and then edit. So once you edit a particular email template, you get this option where you have complete freedom to change the look and feel. You can add more blocks, more content, more modules. So all those things are there. Will not change it. I think this looks really good as it is. So we will go to automated communication. We already have a communication setup for RSVP invites. I want to create an invitation when I'm saying yes, I want to attend. And if someone says maybe, so let's create for that. So I click on create automation. I'll just say RSVP yes response. Send communication when guest responded yes to RSVP invite, and then click on create. Now I'll click on manage and I'll attach the email templates that I want to send to each ticket type. So for free pass, what should be the email which will be sent when the attendee says yes? So I have this email template. We just had a look at it, RSVP yes. And then for welcome early bird also, RSVP yes. And then I'll click on save. So now, whenever an attendee receives the RSVP invite and they say yes, this particular email will be triggered for them. If you have, if you're not happy with the templates that are already there, you can obviously create a new template of your own. Just give a template name. You can click on whatever templates are already available. Like you can use that as a base, and then you can start creating your own email. So we have created the automation for people when they're saying yes. Now let's create it for when people are saying maybe as well. RSVP response maybe. Okay, so send communication when the trigger should be guest responded maybe to RSVP invite, and then I'll click on create, go manage, and then I can again set up the email template as RSVP maybe. For this ticket also RSVP maybe, and I will save it. So now whenever I'm inviting anyone, these emails will automatically get triggered. And further, you also have option to send them manually or schedule them, schedule these emails in the future as well. So let me just invite someone. So I'll invite Mayank. I'll register him for free pass, invite. So attendee is added successfully. So Mayank would have got the invite, which we just set up in the communication. So when the RSVP invitation is sent, this email should get triggered. So we can also have a preview of what email is being sent from here directly. So if I click on preview, it will show me how the email looks. It's a very basic email. Obviously, if you want, you can further beautify it. Other than that, if I'm not sure how the email looks in the email box of an attendee, I have a feature where I can even test send the email. So I'll click on test email, and I'll just enter my email ID and click on send. Okay. I have to be registered as that. So let me just. Yeah. So this email ID is registered. So I could send a test email, sent successfully. So I can check in my email box. Yes, I have received the email. So through this, I can even preview the emails that I'm creating. I can even send the test emails to myself and see how the audience is going to view it. And if there's any corrections, I can make then and there itself. So this is about how you can further enhance the engagement with your leads through the RSVP journey. You send the invite, and after the response, you can send the further communications. Now let's go back to the next pillar in the lead nurturing strategy. All right. Okay. So now engaging leads during the event, it's very important that we talk about how you can further engage the lead during the event as well. Right? So once your event day arrives, the engagement doesn't stop. In fact, it's crucial to keep attendees engaged during the event as well. One way to do this is through automated guest check-ins using QR codes, which not only speeds up the process, but also provides a seamless experience for your attendees. Once they have checked in, you can automatically send personalized welcome emails that guide them on what to explore during the event, whether it's specific sessions, networking areas, or product demonstrations. So now how is Samaaro facilitating that? So that is an important question. So with Samaaro, event check-ins basically are a breeze because it takes a few seconds to get someone checked in. Our platform allows for an instant check-in through QR code scanning, making the process quick and seamless. Immediately after the check-in, the system sends out a personalized welcome email to your attendee, helping them feel engaged from the moment they arrive. You can also use Samaaro to send automated updates throughout the event, keeping attendees informed about what's coming next or highlighting key sessions they might be interested in. So let's cover that part of the flow where how Samaaro basically understands that an attendee has checked into the event venue, and how you can further send more communication to keep them engaged throughout the event as well. So let's cover that in the platform itself. Okay. So till now, just summarizing on the platform, we have covered how you can create the website, how you can create registration form, how the registration confirmation emails are being sent, how you can send RSVPs, how the communication happens when the RSVPs are sent, and also when the RSVP responses are received. You can further bifurcate the communication depending upon the responses of the attendees. Now the question is that at the event day has come, the attendees are checking into the event venue, and you want to send communications while the attendees are at the event through WhatsApp, through email, maybe telling them about the session is starting now, or you should visit this particular booth, or you can further send the product demonstration videos to them through the email and the other communication channels. So let's see how that happens. So whenever an attendee gets confirmed, so you will see them under the participation confirmed table. So these are the people who have said yes, they want to attend this event. So they must have also received a QR code. So my email ID is this. I have a QR code which I received while registering for this particular event. Now, what will happen on the event day is I'll go to reception. All right, so I'll go to reception as an event organizer, and I'll create a reception dashboard that I'll use to track the entries happening in the event. I already have a reception dashboard created. I can also create a new one by just clicking on add dashboard, filling up all the details, and boom, I have another dashboard ready for me. Now, if I want to check in someone, how will I do it? I'll just simply click on check in. It will redirect me and open this dashboard. So the first thing that opens up is the QR scanner. You can either use it as a webcam or you can go for a device scanner as well. But for today's demonstration, we will see how the webcam scanner works with the QR code. So while I registered, I got an email that had the QR code. So I'm just going to pull that up from my mobile. All right, so let me scan. All right, so the QR code is scanned and I am successfully checked in. So I should be getting an email again. This is an automation that you can set up. So how to do that? How to trigger an email or a communication when someone checks into your event venue. So how you can do that? Again, through communication. So I've already created a communication name check-in mail. So when this communication should be sent when guest checks into the event, and that time they will receive the email. Now, email content, obviously, you can change as we have discussed previously as well. To change email content, you can simply come here. If free pass people are checking in, this is the email template that should be triggered. If welcome early bird ticket people are checking in, this is the email that should be triggered. And you can have multiple tickets and multiple email types as well. And here, if I go to email templates, I can see the check-in email here. So this is the email for checking into the event. So I can even edit this further, delete this, or I can preview. So this is how the email looks. I can add more details just for the demo purpose. I've added just a couple of highlights. I can even give links. I can give product demonstrations. I can even talk about the sessions that they should attend. So these communications can happen over email and it can also happen over WhatsApp. But I just got checked in, right? So let's see if I have received the email or not. So I'll just simply log in. Yes, so I have received the same email when I just checked in. So it got triggered instantly. So this part is pretty much taken care of. So now we know that how we can engage the attendees just by setting up the automation and sitting, relaxing, and when all the things is taken care by this platform. So we have created till now 5 different types of automations for the lead nurturing. One, when people register for the event. Secondly, when people are checking into the event through the QR code. Then when people are getting the RSVP invites. Then when people are saying yes to the response of the RSVP, and then maybe. Now, let's go back to our presentation and cover the last pillar of the lead nurturing strategy. Just a second, pulling that up. All right. So finally, we are onto the post-event follow-ups and retention. So after the event, the work is far from over. We all know that, right? That it's not the end. When the event is done, you don't have any communication with the attendees, right? So this is when you have the perfect opportunity to re-engage attendees and keep them connected to your brand. Sending post-event surveys or feedback forms is a great way to gather insights and show your attendees that you value their experience, right? By triggering follow-up emails based on their interaction during the event, you can nurture these leads more effectively. Personalizing your outreach by leveraging the data you have gathered helps strengthen the relationship and increase the chance of conversion. So we got to know, okay, fine, the strategy is important, but how can we do that? How can we understand that these people are done with the event, and then what kind of email that should be sent? So let's see how Samaaro helps us do that. So Samaaro makes a post-event follow-up easy by the automation strategy that we just discussed in the previous topics. So you can schedule surveys, send reminders, or trigger personalized follow-up emails based on the attendees' behavior during the event. Whether you want to continue nurturing your leads or send additional RSVPs for future events, Samaaro has the tools that will help you build lasting relationships with your attendees. So while we know that this is important, let's see in a demo as well that how can we actually send the follow-up emails to the attendees. One more thing is important that obviously you would want to schedule the emails after 2 days or 3 days after the event. You have a particular strategy that you want to follow up, a particular cadence that you want to follow up. You can even do that on the platform. So let's see how we can do that. Okay. All right. So when we were recreating automation, so we saw that what are the options I have. So the option that I get here for send communication when is guest completes registration. Then another one is RSVP invite sent to guest. So these are the trigger points that is offered by the platform. Then guest responded yes to RSVP invite. You can send another communication. Guest responded no to RSVP invite. Guest responded maybe to RSVP invite. And when guest checked into the event. And we have another strategy for your communication, that is no guest action required. So here you don't have to wait for a guest action to trigger these kind of communications. So these kind of communications could be reminders that you want to send reminders to the guest or to attend the event maybe 2 days before the event. You want to send a survey email to the guest after the event is over, maybe one day after the event. You want to tell them about the products that they have gone through during the event. So that could be another follow-up email. So that will help you create a good community where you will keep your attendees informed. And even for the next event that you are looking to host, you can start creating buzz through this particular feature. So let's see how this actually works. So I want to create feedback communication. So I'll say feedback communication. And no guest action required. I'm not going to wait for any guest action here. I'll trigger it myself when I want it. So I'll click on create. So I have feedback communication here. And what I'll do here is that I'll simply click on manage. And I'll see that there are 2 tickets and I can again select the email template. So here I will select feedback request email, which I've already created in the email template section. So I'll send both the tickets the same email template. Again, just reminding that you can set up different kinds of feedback email as well for different types of tickets. So for VIPs, there could be a completely different email that you want to trigger. For other delegates, you want to push a completely different communication. So that is completely doable. Now I have set up the communication perfectly fine, feedback communication, no guest action required, and I have also set up the email template. So if I go to the email template that I have chosen is the feedback request email. So I can, as usual, I can preview this. And if I'm not happy with this email, I can definitely go and create another template from here as we discussed. So, okay, fine. The communication setup, the feedback request email also looks good. How can we send that now? So we'll go to automate communications again. We'll go to this communication and click on manage. So this is not going to trigger itself. So we'll have to do it manually. So again, the same thing which we discussed in the beginning, that doesn't matter if you're using the automation, you can also use the same email, the same communication manually as well. So you have 2 features. So right now I'm looking to get the feedback from the attendees about the event. So if I want, I can send it right now. And if not, I want to set it up maybe 2 days from now, I can do that by scheduling it for the future. If I'm doing it right now, I will select the guest type. So if I want to send it to just a particular attendee, or I want to send it to the multiple guests together. So I want to obviously go for multiple guests, and guest category, I want to send it to actually all the people whose participation was confirmed. So now the email will be sent to everyone whose participation is confirmed. And if I click on send here, I will get the feedback email, which I have set up. So this is basically running right now. The emails are being sent. Actually, I've got an email already. So let's see. Yes, thank you for attending. We will love your feedback. So you can give a link also, which can be generated through Samaaro itself. Or other than that, you can further tell them about your brand, what you are doing, what are the next event updates, or maybe whatever you want to convey is completely feasible through the feedback or further communication that you want to do. So I give an example of feedback, but it could be anything. If I just want to talk to them about maybe brand product launch, I want to send all the attendees that attended my event product launch updates that I have done. So I'll just go for no guest action required. Click on create. And then I'll go manage. And here I don't have any template which is about product launch. So I'll have to go back. I'll go to email templates. And then here I can create a product launch email. I'll choose the blank template for now because I have not set up any global template. If I want, I can set up, I can create an email and I can also save it as a global template. So I have all the features here which I can use to create a really beautiful looking email. But yeah, that is for later. I'll not save it. Exit builder. So yes, so this is how you can do post-event follow-ups, keep them updated about your brand, take feedback, and etc. So now I'll stop sharing my screen. We have reached towards the conclusion of this particular webinar. To sum it up, lead nurturing is a critical element of your event strategy, and it can significantly increase your event's impact. And Samaaro offers a wide range of automation tools to make nurturing leads at every stage of the funnel seamless and effective. From landing pages and registration to automated check-ins and post-event follow-ups, Samaaro helps you nurture your leads efficiently and increase conversions. If you'd like to learn more or see Samaaro in action, feel free to get in touch with us. If you have any questions right now, I'll take up questions, or if there is any comment that you want to give, please give it in the comment section, and I'll be very happy to go through them and respond to you as soon as I can. And I hope you enjoyed the overall webinar. It was fruitful because this is one of the most important aspect of any event that we do. We want to obviously attract the leads and take them to the conversion as a proper customer. So this is what will help you. The strategy will help you. And if you need anything else, we are always there. Thank you so much for joining. As always, it was a great interacting with you, giving the presentation. Hope to see you soon again. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a good day.